Desastrous. Is that a bird?
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I'll wait.
What's up guys, welcome to the channel. This is TK the Great Khalid. We are at the Kakamega Kisumu highway at Mamboleo, going uphill, and today's video we are going to explore the Wigot side. So Wigot is simply a Luo word to mean up the hill. So there's a mosque right there, and these hills are real hills. So stay tuned, subscribe to the channel as we head out. So this is a class A road, Kakamega A1, meaning it connects two countries, and that is Kenya and Uganda. So guys, we are approaching the Coptic roundabout. This is the famous Coptic roundabout, known to be the deadliest black spot here in Kisumu, and it was done with. Now it's no longer a roundabout. They decided to block it since it was a very sharp roundabout. So they decided to barricade it because it was bringing chaos every now and then, because it's a downhill. So mostly buses and PSVs used to like have hard time braking due to the sharpness of the roundabout and also the sharpness of this descent. So this side is the Sir Isaac Newton School, and this is how the roundabout is. I think the county government, or rather the government, should come and tarmac it so it looks decent, because it's still like a kind of like a roundabout. So we're taking a right here towards Coptic.
Stage.
So this is the road that takes you to Wigot Gardens, one of the luxury hotels we have around here. So it's an uphill, but it is what it is. So let's keep going up the hills, and it's so green in color. The maize, look at the maize, they're doing so well, and on camera it might look not really steep, but it's so steep. So it's early morning guys in the city of Kisumu, the third largest city in Kenya, and we are at the Wigot area. As I stated earlier, Wigot or Wigot means up the hill in Luo. So you're going up the hill, and you can see there's some apartments, and it's a very tough uphill. So today's video, we want to see where the rich hide here in Wigot. probably we'll be able to catch some nice shots of the apartments and nature. So this is it from the Wigot Gardens. So right there, that's the city. So these are the real streets of Wigot. Some very nice apartments, and the road is tarmacked, even though it's kind of tiny, but it is what it is. So the time right now, it's 9:50 a.m. and you can see the sun is so bright. You may think it's noon. So these are the real views, and it's still an uphill. Very tough one. Wow. Wow. Look at that. So we're almost finishing up with the uphill, as you can see. So we're at Mama Freddy's shop here in Wigot. So guys, will we manage? So our plan is to maneuver inside Wigot and find ourselves at there's that roundabout, the Royal Swiss, the Grand Royal Swiss Hotel. So we'll like finding our way through the uphills, through the hood, up to the Grand Royal Swiss Hotel, which is like a 3-star hotel here in Kisumu, just near the border between Kisumu and Vihiga. So let's keep going. Wow, nice apartments, and Wigot Gardens Hotel, and Wigot School of Hospitality. It's 350 meters this way. So let's see what Wigot has to offer. So one thing I like about the area is it's calm. You can only hear the cockerel crowing and some birds whistling, or rather singing. So here we go. Here we go. Wigot Gardens Hotel, School of Hospitality. So these are the real views from here. You can even hear some dogs barking from afar. And this is Pacho. So these are decent. Another decent here. Divine Homes. It's really divine. Giving divine views. So from afar you can see there's a hill right there. I think that is Nandi Hills or Maragoli Hills. Who knows? So this road right here takes you to Villa Winga. Villa Winga also is it's a hotel, and it offers receptions for weddings and events. So it's that way. But for us, we are going down. You can hear people enjoying some local Luo songs, and people are really building here. Like that person has brought a lot of stones to build, and I'm literally alone in these roads of Wigot. So the area generally is green, despite the rains. It hasn't rained for like 2 weeks or so, but it's still green, and nice breeze. So from afar you can see some there's a building right there. There is Wigot Hotel and the School of Hospitality. Wigot. Too bad the trees are blocking the views, but if you're keen you can see it clearly. That is Wigot. People are really building here. So we got gardens, accommodation, restaurant, conference, and so many. So that is Wigot Gardens Hotel. Looks so massive. And they have a pool, which is on a rooftop, if I'm not wrong, which you can see the views of Kisumu City from the hills. So look at how bushy and foresty. Is it foresty? The area is so full of trees. And they have high walls, meaning the security is tight. Very high walls. So this video is kind of like a nature walk video, exploring Wigot. So let's see how the exploration will take us. Look at that gate. People are creative here. And there's a villa inside. Wow. People are playing with nature, using nature to do some nice landscapes. And it's so good to see that. So when you use this road, you'll find yourself at Mamboleo Center, that road. But for us, we are going this way. So the first impression of the uphill is a nice villa. Very nice villa, well fenced, and people value gates here. Well gated community. So we are going uphill again. So today's video is full of uphills. So if you want to do like this hike, you have to come very early in the morning, from around 6. I've seen there's a group called, I don't know, Walk Kisumu Walkers or something. They normally do very tough hikes of around 15 kilometers every Saturday. I think I should join them one day and show you how tough people are. They normally walk 15 kilometers. Wow. Very nice sliding gates. there's a mining site here. Is it a mining site or someone is doing some landscape before he starts building? Who knows? With a massive caterpillar excavator. The road is so dusty. I think someone is trying to do some landscape, then construction works will begin. So building on top of these hills is not a joke. And there's a very nice indigenous tree right there. So this place has a very nice maram, which the excavator is trying to levelize. It's a very tough job. So we are going uphill to see what Wigot has to offer here in Kisumu City. So, yeah man. So where you see that smoke, that is Kibos Sugar Factory from here. You can see how far that area is. So we're going up. And also in front of us there's an apartment. Probably it's a rental one. Rental apartment. People who stay up here enjoy the nice sunset and sunrise from Kisumu. So you see, people are doing leveling. I'm sure there's a construction coming up very soon here. Whew. Tough adventures. Weekends are for adventures. Wow. This gate looks nice. Nice decorations. And I love how they have economized by using their natural rocks to build the wall, because rocks are so many here. So instead of going on west, they use it to build walls. Whew. Guys, it's not easy. Look at that. Wow. So we're still going up, uphill. Wow, there's a nice villa right there. So which way should we go? Should we go this way or this way? I hope there's no dead end here. So people are creative by using these natural stones to build walls. Instead of buying, they use the natural one because they are so available in plenty. You can see even some chicken are grazing, or is it eating? Wow. Wow, look at the landscaping. Looks so nice. Very nice landscapes and gates. Wow. People are not joking here. So this is where the rich hide in Kisumu. Look at that. So This is like a retirement investment. When someone decides to retire after tough work, either employed by the government, he or she decides to come and invest here at Wigot. Oh, I hope you're not going inside bushes. I hope there are some villas to watch out. Let's see where this road takes us. But you can see people are really building walls. There's another villa in between there with the maroon iron sheet, and there's plenty of land to buy. Or it's not for sale. There's plenty of land. So what people fear is the tough job of landscaping, because you have to hire an excavator first to levelize the ground, because it's full of huge stones. Oh, hear that bird? Is that a bird? Wow, that's a bird producing that nice voice or sound. So guys, we are at the junction here, and from here you can see the hills glowing from afar, and these are the views. The red iron sheets shows you that people are building. So we are going this way. So when you go straight this way, you'll end up at the Kisumu Kakamega highway. So we want to go that way, but we're making a turn somewhere in front there. You can see people are still building left, right, center, and there's still plenty of land to buy. You can hear even some welding machines, the grinder doing their work. Probably they want to do some grills, steel grills. You can see there's still plenty of land. Probably people have already bought. They're only remaining with the fencing and building. And you can see there's power lines and also the fiber optic cables, meaning there's internet here, high-speed internet. Wow, you can't even tell there's a villa behind these trees. You see? So this is where people, the rich, hide. They don't want to be seen. They only want some cool vibes and inshallah. So look, a lot of bare land. Probably some have not been sold, or they haven't received potential buyers yet. So this is tree line apartment. So if you're here from tree line, this is, I'm passing by your hood. The sun is blocking the views. Tree line. And also some bungalows and massive compounds, as you can see. So the area is really calm place and green. So look at this design. nice wall design. Wow. I love palm trees. So we are still inside the hood, seeing some nice views and designs. The wall is glowing, it has glitters. So there's a small center here. Some local center. And an upcoming high-rise of apartments. As you can see, some nice gates, nice apartment coming up. So it's not late to invest here because the area is still growing at an average speed. And there's a dog coming our way. It's like a very massive one. It's like, I don't know. So this is Wigot for you. I don't know if this place is still Wigot. If you know, tell us. Where does Wigot end? So this is the Ukweli Pastoral. And look at this, wow. This guy decided to build with white stones. The ones that when you scratch them, they produce some fire. And it looks nice. People are really smart here, guys. People think big. And look at the road. It's so dusty. But we're still cruising. Guys, look at that villa. So dusty here. So let's keep going. So we're still at the rich neighborhood, despite these big massive bushes blocking the views. Still at the rich neighborhood. So I think they'll one day tarmac this road as the population of people increases. So here we go. Here we go. See? Where luxury hides. Luxury at its best. So this is La Lana Pride. Wow. It's really a pride to watch out. Look at that. La Lana Pride. There's another hotel right there. Wow. So we've been here before. If you are keen, or if you are a subscriber from like, is it 8 months ago? where I did a Milimani video and Riyadh combined. We reached here. I didn't see that coming. So this church looks new. So there's a very nice hotel. I'm going to take you there in a moment. So from here we are not far from the main highway. It's just some 1 kilometer or so to the main highway. But before that, let's go and see this hidden gem called Desert Rose. So this is Desert Rose Resort. Wow, looks so massive. Isn't it massive, guys? So guys, behind me is Desert Rose Resort. Wow, look at that. Very massive. Who knew such a resort exists here? Wow. So when I tell you this is where the rich hide, you now get to see the view, what I mean. So that is Desert Rose Resort. So going that way, it's some people's homesteads. So for us, we have to go back from here, but you see how nice the resort is. Really, really nice. So let's go back to the main highway. Wow. Luxury at its best. When I say luxury, I mean luxury. So let's go and look at the landscaping. Desert Rose Resort, simply African. I don't know what type of flower this is, but it's so nice. So this is their main gate. Gate A, and there's also a villa. I think it's the owner of the properties or what, but it's massive. And there's also another villa called Hillside Villa. It's a Sunday, that's why you hear some gospel music from the background. Another villa called the Hillside. You see, hidden bungalows. Is that the versatile roof? And there's an X-trail coming our way. There's another villa behind those these shops painted red. So this is their center. This is where people come to do shopping and groceries. The local guys from the area. So it's a Sunday, that's why there's gospel all over. Gospel music and praise worship songs. So we are like 200 meters to the main highway. So this is their center. On a normal day, shops are open and it's busy, But now, being a Sunday, people basically at the churches, and some are doing the washing or cleaning. So this is it from here. So we are like 20 meters to the main highway. So this is the shopping center. So most of the 3-star hotels are hidden inside this area, so you can't even tell. You can't tell for sure. So we want to go up to the Grand Royal Swiss Hotel, which is like 100 meters from this shopping center. Then end our video. So welcome to Riyadh. So this is Riyadh area, and there's a nice shopping center here. Visitor clinic, Riyadh Mart, now open. There is a mart here. So this descent is not a joke. So they need to put like some speed bumps, the small ones, to alert the drivers that you need to reduce the speed, more so on the descent part. So we have some nice apartments that way also. And this side we have Bukna Church. Bukna Church and Bukna School. That's a Range Rover. And that's a Toyota X-Trail. So this is Riyadh for you. And this is Bukna School. And there's a Scania, Coca-Cola Scania, very massive. So that is Bukna School. Some Dera shop. So we are almost there at the Grand Royal Swiss Hotel and Suites roundabout here at Riyadh. This is how Riyadh looks like. So I avoided the main highway from the beginning of the video at Coptic, and now we are back at the main highway headed towards the Grand Royal Swiss Hotel and Suites, and that's where we'll end our video from. Cabras Sugar. That is Riyadh. Jaramogi Institute of Advanced Technology. So this roundabout is full of solar powered street lights here at Riyadh area. So the college is that way. You take your left if you're going towards Kakamega when you reach this roundabout. And I've been there before, so go check my videos from Riyadh. So this is how Riyadh Center looks like, and looks nice. So the Grand Royal Swiss Hotel is hidden in between those trees right there, but their main gate is right here on the main highway. And this is it. From the Grand Royal Swiss Hotel. They have done some nice landscapes, as you can see. Really nice and clean. It gives some rich vibes. So we are finally at the Grand Royal Swiss Hotel, and the sun is that way. That's why I'm so dark. This is where we'll end our video from. I hope you enjoyed the views. If you did, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and see you on our next adventures. Ciao guys.